movie Gladiator. When the central character, whose name is Maximus, is in an arena in Rome, and he's a gladiator, and he used to be a general, but he's underground, and he's kind of masquerading as a gladiator till he can get revenge on this wicked emperor. And he's in the arena, and as he's standing there, he has fought his whole life right now as a one-on-one gladiator. But he's standing in the midst of a group of men who are about to be butchered together. As he is in the arena, he hears the description of what is about to be played.
To hallowed antiquity, to bring you a recreation of the second fall of mighty Carthage. On the barren plain of Zarma, there stood the invincible armies of the barbarian Hannibal. Ferocious mercenaries and warriors from all brute nations bent on merciless destruction, conquest.
And it's going to be the annihilation of the barbarian hordes of Hannibal.
The barbarian horde!
Through the successful legions of the African army of Scipio. What he knows is chariots destroyed Hannibal. And he's looking at these gates and hearing rumbling behind them. And he turns to the men that he is with, and he says, "How many of you have ever served in the army?" And they grunt back, "Yes, yes, yes, well, we have." He said, "Good, you can help me. Whatever comes through those gates, we have a better chance of survival if we work together."
If we stay together, we survive.
Pleased to bring you the Legionnaires of Scipio Africana!
When I heard that line in the theater, it was like I got goosebumps up and down my arm, because for me, whatever hell sends through its gates at our nation and at our heritage and our sons and daughters, we have a better chance of survival if we work together. And that's why NCS is so important in the big scheme of things. And so he said, "Listen to my command." And as the chariots break open and burst upon the scene, they come with blades on the wheels and razors and swords and glistening metal and archers in the back firing away. And he starts commanding, "Closer, closer, stay together," and you see these men kind of creeping closer to him. And then he gives the command, "As one."
As one!
And then Maximus gave the command, "Jagged diamond," at which point they tilt the shield and start to flip the chariots.
Diamond! Diamond!
And when he says "as one," the immediate impulse of every military trained gladiator is they link their shields in a complete 360-degree perfect Roman tortoise, is what it was called. What that means is that my shield here is protecting your backside, because your shield facing that side is protecting me. And as they got into unity with their shields linked, they neutralized what the gates had sent against them. From that moment on, the mob is now rooting for the remnant, and the remnant has won the Colosseum.
Get out there! Hurry!
Annihilates its foes, and Maximus is a hero on a white horse.
Single column! Single column!
I don't have to go into too many parallels biblically for those of you that understand biblical parallels. I can simply say this. When you enter into agreement and join the shields of faith that each of you have over your life, your calling, your career, and your field of influence, and you join in unity, you do something that preserves like a belt of steel the purpose God has for the nation you are in and the generation you're called to protect. And whatever hell sends through those gates, we have a better chance of survival if we work together. What we do at the end of every one of my conferences, or at the beginning, is I tell the story. And then we have the group stand up, and on the count of 3, with all the force they have, one hand in the air, they bring it down and say, as one.
As one!
What I encourage you to do is to do it. Stand up, and then on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, as one. When you do it, listen to the sound of agreement among men. It's a fearful sound in hell.